Aloha, Kilted Piper here. Just stepped out to take a little break. I figured I'd do a quick video just to give you an update of what's going on in Kilted Piper land. As some of you know, I am currently studying for my amateur radio operator license, or ham radio as it's commonly referred to. I previously was licensed a little over 30 years ago. Basically, life got in the way. As soon as I got my license, I didn't have time to pursue it any further. I believe it was about a week later when I ended up selling my ham transceiver or my radio equipment. So my license expired. Licenses are valid for 10 years. So my license expired and has lapsed. I can't just get that license renewed. I am starting all over from scratch. Now that license, I was a novice class radio operator, which is the very bottom, the beginner level operator license. Currently, they no longer even have that license level. Now, technician is the bottom level, the first step in becoming licensed. So when I was licensed before, I never even got a chance to move up to the technician level, which at that time was a higher class license. Well, I have decided to get my license back. Well, get a new license. So I'm trying to cram for the exam that goes with the new license. If I remember correctly, on my novice license, I barely passed that test. And as I said, that was over 30 years ago. I haven't even thought about any of this information since then. It is all completely wiped from my brain. The information is wiped. Any of the cross links to the information are all wiped. This is completely brand new to me now. So basically, I am starting all over from scratch, knowing absolutely nothing. So for the past week, I have been trying to cram this information in. I have been spending between 16 to 20 hours a day trying to cram for the exams. With amateur radio, the FCC, Federal Communications Commission, issues 3 different levels of licenses. Each level of license allows you more privileges, different frequencies that you can operate on, and so forth. Technician level is the bottom level now. That's the first test you take. Once you have passed that test and become a technician, then you're able to take the general class exam. That's the next step up. Once you are able to complete the general exam, get a successfully passing score on that, then you qualify for the extra class. That's the top level on amateur radio licensing. Whenever you go to test, you have to pay $15 for the Basically, it's your sitting fee, the testing fee. Doesn't matter what you're testing for. You're testing for FCC amateur radio license, it's $15 no matter which test it is. Since I am a cheapskate, I like to save whenever I can. I'm going to attempt to take all 3 exams on the same day. This way I will be able to take the technician class license exam, general class license exam, and extra class license exam, all for the same $15. Gotta save that extra 30 bucks. To try to prepare for this, I am having to cram like I have never crammed before and get all this information absorbed into my little puny brain. Which is not wanting to cooperate with me at the moment. I am utilizing multiple resources, trying to get my hands on as much information as I possibly can to help me understand all of this better. Because with me, memorizing an answer that goes to the question does not work. I will not remember it that way. I have to be able to link the information and understand it to be able to remember what the answer is. That's just the way my brain works. It's always been that way. I am using books from ARRL. That is basically in the U.S. who oversees everything under the FCC. That's who oversees radio training, testing, all of that. I mean, they are the ones that write the textbooks that are used for the classes. Basically all of the informational and resource textbooks for amateur radio written in the US comes through them. These are the textbooks that I am currently trying to cram into my little head. And I just realized after I took that picture that there's a couple more that didn't make it into that picture. That's the majority of the textbooks I'm trying to cram into my head right now. I'm also utilizing some YouTube videos from other more experienced and highly more knowledgeable amateur radio experts. They have been kind enough to make some good videos to try to help people learn this information. So I'm utilizing those as well. Also utilizing an online, it's not actually an online course, it's just an online study system, I guess you would call it. Online hamtestonline.com, I believe it is. As I said, my brain is not working right now, as well as a lot of other online resources, scientific reference sources online, trying to make sense of everything and pull everything together so I can basically cross-reference it in my mind and understand everything better. So that's why I am not making a lot of videos right now. Not able to watch a lot of videos right now or comment on a lot of videos right now. I am extremely busy. Now, in addition to the online resources and that ungodly library of books that I'm trying to study from, I'm also utilizing flashcards to try to absorb the information. The flashcards contain the actual questions that the question pool that the exam questions come from. Questions on the flashcards are word for word what the test questions are going to be. So these are the flashcards. One question on each card. Somewhere in this stack of cards are the 35 questions that are going to be on my test. But that's just one of my tests. This is for the technician level exam. Then we have the general level exam and the extra level exam or class license exam. This is one test. These are the possible questions on that one test. Remember when I was saying earlier that there's absolutely no way I can memorize the questions that are going to be on the test and just do it that way? These are the questions I would have to memorize. It ain't happening. I do not have a computer brain like some of you may have. As it is now, my brain is slowly turning to mush due to all of the cramming that I've been doing for the past week, 16 to 20 hours a day. Well, the other night I actually got 2 hours of sleep. Right in the middle of something, it just was not making any sense. I was not wanting to give up until it did. So I got 2 hours of sleep that night. As soon as I woke up, right back into it again. So as you can see, I am extremely busy. This is in addition to the sensible prepping series videos that I'm doing. I'm still going to be doing one of those every week. So all of this studying is in addition to the research and preparation that I have to do to get one of those videos ready. So for the next about month and a half, from time to time I'll do a little update video like this. Each week I will force myself to get the sensible prepping video out, but other than that, you probably will not hear from me. If you want to stay updated with what's going on in my world and what all I'm doing trying to prepare for this test and everything, go to my website, thekiltedpiper.com. I will be putting a lot more posts on there than I will be on YouTube, simply because it takes so much time to to edit the video, get it ready to upload, then upload it. I don't have time to do all that right now, I'm sorry. But I will have time as I take a break from studying to get a post over on the blog there on the website. So go to thekiltedpiper.com. You can stay up to date with everything as it is ongoing with the cramming that I'm doing. And as always, until next time, aloha from Hawaii.